and welcome to आवाज entrepreneur. CNBC आवाज और entrepreneur मैगजीन के इस पेशकश में हम आपको न केवल नए बिजनेस आइडियाज देते हैं बल्कि उन बिजनेसेस को प्रॉफिटेबल तरीके से करना भी सिखाते हैं. आज हमारे साथ देखिए एक पावर पैक्ड लाइनअप. आज शो में बॉस्टन यूनिवर्सिटी के जाने माने प्रोफेसर ब्रैडली गुगिन्स हमें बताएंगे बिजनेस विद कॉन्शियस सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे में. चलेंगे हिमाचल के खूबसूरत स्पीति में ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग और इको टूरिज्म का बिजनेस सीखने. साथ ही गन्ने के खेत में छुपे ब्रांडेड जूस कैनोला का बिजनेस सीक्रेट हम निकालेंगे. एंड फाइनली इस तरह के अनकन्वेंशनल बट बिजनेस आइडियाज विद सोल को फंड करने वाले शख्स से भी आपको मिल पाएंगे. बिजनेस में उतरने का एक और सिंपली एक ही मोटिव होता है और वो है मुनाफा कमाना. इसमें कोई बुरी बात नहीं, ऐसा होना भी चाहिए. लेकिन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की एक ब्रांच होती है सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, जिसमें खुद के लिए मुनाफा कमाने के अलावा एक एंटरप्रेन्योर सोसाइटी के किसी एक मसले को सुलझाने या समाज के किसी एक तबके की मदद करने को ही अपना बिजनेस बना लेता है. tanushree banerjee ने मुलाकात की बॉस्टन कॉलेज के एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर ब्रैडली गुगिन्स से, जो हमें बता रहे हैं कि कैसे समाज सेवा और बिजनेस साथ साथ चल सकते हैं.
We have with us Dr. Bradley Googins, Executive Director, the Center for Corporate Citizenship, Boston College, USA. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Coming straight to social entrepreneurship, how different it is from a non-profit organization. Does social entrepreneurship necessarily means a non-profit business?
Well, it's interesting. Social entrepreneurship is trying to take the principles of entrepreneurship and focus them on some very difficult and persistent social issues, or environmental issues, but particularly social issues. So, as with any business, as with any entrepreneurship, there has to be a business in order to try and create good. So it isn't a non-profit enterprise, it's really a profit-making enterprise, but not so much focused on how much profit it makes.
So what are the barometers to measure the success? Is it the margins or is it the social change that you are bringing?
Yeah, it's clearly not so much the margins, because the margins aren't as important as are we impacting these social issues. And so what the entrepreneur is trying to do in the social arena is say, how can we begin to create, sort of using good business principles, how can we begin to make headway in this social arena in ways that we haven't been able to simply from a non-profit model?
Money is an important aspect of life. You cannot deny that.
Yes.
So in that case, how do you retain your talent?
Yeah.
Talented people in your organization?
I think there's a particular culture among younger people who are willing to take the trade-off, that maybe I don't want the culture of working 90 or 100 hours a week for a consulting firm when I could really feel like I'm making a difference. So yes, there has to be a baseline of profits, but again, I think there is a culture that's emerging that begins to feel that if I can make a reasonable salary, not what some of my contemporaries are making over here, my satisfaction will be even greater by what I'm doing with the social entrepreneurship.
But do you think students or talents from the top-notch institutes are also interested in such kind of business? They are also participating in social entrepreneurship?
Yeah. There's no question that when I look at Harvard Business School, the largest club at Harvard Business School is focused around this social entrepreneurship and corporate responsibility. There is a tremendous desire to try and get involved in these arenas. And
that's really nice.
Yeah.
Talking about the conventional attitude of financial institutes towards social enterprises, especially during their start, how is it?
Because all companies have social involvement, usually through their charities or through their foundations or whatever. But now this is sort of offering them a different avenue, a way by which they can begin to really make an impact on some social issues by using this social entrepreneurship model, even from within their own business. So we're finding that some large businesses and some small businesses are partnering now with these social entrepreneurs as a way of more powerfully taking all of their assets and trying to work together now towards this. So this is, again, a new avenue that's opening up, and again, all this is relatively new and relatively recent.
Finally, how sustainable is it?
Yeah.
What's the trend being?
Well, this is what's amazing to me, is that I think social entrepreneurship has sort of come onto the scene relatively soon. And the scale of it amazes me. As I look around the globe, I see this emerging in so many different ways. I don't think we yet have identified which of the models are going to be more successful than others. But as a movement, I don't think there's any question that this is going to be around for quite some time.
क्या आप जानते हैं अमूल के फाउंडर डॉक्टर वर्गीस क्यूरीन, ग्रामीण बैंक के मोहम्मद यूनुस, आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग फाउंडेशन के श्री श्री रविशंकर, लैंड गिफ्ट मूवमेंट के लीडर और फाउंडर विनोबा भावे में क्या कॉमन है? ये सब सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स थे। इसी तरह हिमाचल में कुछ यंगस्टर्स एडवेंचर और बिजनेस को जोड़ के कर रहे हैं सोसाइटी की मदद, और साथ ही गन्ने के खेत में छुपे बिजनेस की कहानी इस छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद।